welcome back. We are in Alabama this week for Radial Outlaws, Bama Outlaws. We have Owlette racing limited drag radial, LDR. Kind of overcast right now. It was just so hot. They actually only race at night here, I guess. We're going to start at 5:30 tonight with Q1, Q2. We got here last night, set up. We're just kind of checking over the car, putzing around. We're going to start it here soon, spool it. Just kind of check it over, get ready. I mean, we're hoping to go to 3. Obviously, we're stuck in the 4.0s. Everything just goes to 4.0 around here. It's a nice facility. First time I've ever been here. So we just did a little maintenance, put new plugs in it, just check transmission fluid, topped it off, check the shocks. I think we should be good to go. So they only race at night here, I guess. I mean, it is hot right now. I like that idea. So we're starting about 5:30 tonight, probably the slower classes. We get 2 qualifiers. It's Thursday. Can we get out of the 4.0s? I got a good feeling about this weekend though. I don't know how well you're going to hear me. This generator is real loud behind me. But we are in the lanes for our first qualifier. Sun's going down. It's getting nice out finally. It was a scorcher here today. Again, hopefully we have a bye, competition bye. So, I don't know. Hopefully we can get in at 3s. I guess we'll see. Well, how about that? Went to 4.0 again, just stuck there. 4.008. That was Q1. I think I'm sitting 7th or 8th. We're about to be called for Q2. It's about 10:30 at night. Air's getting good. This could be it. That was Q2. You heard it just cut off. Well, it broke the throttle cable. I've always wanted to put a throttle linkage on this, but it's just so hard with the way the throttle body is and how it has to throw. It's stuck in the 4.0s. It's like a 4.0 curse or something. I think we ran it like 1 a.m., 12:45, something like that. We had quite the delay there, but it's about 1:30 now. They're still running. And Q3 tomorrow. We just sit around all day and go again at night. So we got the throttle fixed. We tried welding this piece, but it's like pot metal cast and just ripped apart immediately. So we have this, this is like a ball joint for a tractor or something. I'll spin it around to show you. But we put that on there, works. And then we made a throttle stop, which I never did. I wanted to make like a cam linkage setup, just didn't have time. And what we had worked. You know, you only fix it when you break it. So
at the track.
At the track. There's nothing more permanent than a temporary fix. But we also put a throttle stop in now. Nice little 3/8 bolt.
Yep, sponsored by Hillman.
So now I can't overextend the cable and pull it apart.
Yeah.
But we're all fixed, ready for Q3. We still have like 6 hours or something. It's hot as hell down here, but we'll be ready for Q3. We are on our way to the lanes for Q3. We are fourth pair out, left lane. Hopefully we have everything fixed and $3.99 or bust, right? So we're in the lanes for Q3. I think we're qualified 12th right now with a 4.008. Haven't advanced us any. So we just gotta try and move it up here. See you on the other side. Well, Q3 did not go as planned, obviously. It's still driving to the left. So I put another flat rear steer in it. If you don't know what a flat is, there's like 6 sides to a like 4-length tube end, tube nut. And one of those flats, if you start here, turn it, that's called one flat. As soon as it like starts to pick up the front tire, it just drives that way. So, hopefully it goes straight next time. 4.0s. Good morning. It is race day. They moved the schedule up because there's rain coming tonight. Almost watered up again last night. I think I have it figured out, I hope, because don't want to do that again. We've qualified 13th, I think. We have Rob Goss first round. He went at 384. We still went 4 flat. I don't know what's up with the timing system at this track, but when I'm in the right lane, something is tripping both beams at the same time. We got to figure that out. So we're going to drop the car down, look and see what's hanging down. I don't think anything's hanging down, but I don't know what's going on there. Makes for a hard race. But yeah, eliminations day. In the lanes for eliminations. We have Rob Goss. He's Gen 3 Hemi. He went 384 in testing, and we got our work cut out for us, but let's go for it. Well, that is obviously not the outcome we were looking for. Spun, it got real hot, real quick. This sun, I'm dying. But I wanted to get a run at the track to see if the changes I did fixed anything. I'll probably do like a little sit down video explaining my theories. But for now, we're gonna get packed up, head back to Pennsylvania. Well, stuck in the 4.0s. We're just stuck in the 4.0s, Quinn. I don't know. Lots of people have told me that the 3-second milestone was probably one of the toughest to overcome. I think it's just when you get to that milestone, like I was stuck in the 5.0s for a real long time with my own personal car. I had a turbo, it would just go 5.0 no matter what I did until I put a bigger turbo on it. Then it did go a 492, I think it was. Long time ago. Like I said, it went a 4.0 on paper with a printed slip. Lots of people have told me that the right lane at this track is much faster. Well, I don't know if you saw when I was in the right lane, both the lights turned on at the exact same time. Now, I've been to quite a few tracks. This car's been to at least half a dozen different tracks. This is the first time that's ever happened to me. In only the right lane. People say that the right lane's faster. All of a sudden I get this staging thing. So the slip from that right lane, that last pass, it said I want a 120 60 foot and I want a 409 at 190 mile an hour. When we overlay the data from the 408 pass to this one that went 409, the shifts were 0.15 faster. The G meter was up almost 2 tenths. We think it was a 395. Obviously, we can't back that up with a slip. It's there. We're not out of power. I wish I would have known what it 60 footed there. What I think is happening is way back when I first started driving this car, if you held the wheel straight up and down, it's like it has a stiletto rack in it, and they're no longer produced. Strange makes a rack that is like it. Neither of them are good racks. They have about this much play in them, it seems like. And for whatever reason, if you hold that rack straight up and down, it wants to drive left. It's like the play in that rack steers it that way. When I remembered it, this is years and years ago, I started holding it, the wheel a little to the right. I did eventually take it off and move a spline, but then you end up like kind of almost like this. When I set the car back up last year, I put it right in the middle. Steer it 2.5, I think is all you can get out of those racks, because I lost my mark on the steering rack. I think that's what's happening, and I was putting the rear steer in it. So as I'm sitting there and it starts to drive, it's driving itself because of the front wheels. And as soon as they leave, I'm in the air. Well, when they don't leave, I can correct it immediately. It comes back and goes straight. When the wheels go in the air, I can't correct it fast enough. And then we put the rear steer in it, and it's like fighting me the other way. When it lands and I steer back straight, now it's like pulling me over. And this probably wasn't as big of a deal with the single turbo, because the wheels didn't really leave the ground, didn't try and wheelie. But with the twins, and it, like I said, it went 3.16 G's on that pass, which is crazy. I think my previous best with a 103 60 foot was 2.72. So it's so much faster. Unfortunately, we spawned on that last pass, so I didn't really get to see what happened. I took it all back to neutral. I took all the rear steer out of it, all preload, any preload that was in it. It's all back to zero, and I don't know if you saw in that last pass, I kind of held it tilted, but spun, I didn't really get to see. So I think Keith is going to take the car out next week. I think there's a race at Cecil County, limited drag radial there. He's going to get it ironed out because we know it's right there. It'll be extremely competitive in LDR. We know it. There's plenty of power left. He's going to get it lined out for limited drag radial. I think the next race we'll be at is Shakedown in Michigan, which is where I started this channel 1 year ago at that race. We're taking the white car, I think if he gets it lined out this week, maybe he'll want to take that car. As far as my next race, I actually don't know. I guess Yellow Bullet for me. I guess if you can for me, go to morningglorymotorsports.com. Get yourself a new, get yourself some merch. What, Quinn? She's starving. I can't afford anything. So help me out. Go buy a nice shirt. If you're liking, hit like, hit subscribe, share it. What do you think? Well, thanks for watching. Let's go.